to part 2 of the Big Short Bitcoin analysis, the pre-correction call, whatever you want to call it. The video before unfortunately got interrupted, so we're gonna jump right back into the Pi cycle top, and we'll have a look again at what we think is due to happen for Bitcoin and why we think this is the actual case. So as we said in the last video, we assume that we are here. This fits time-wise. And now let me show you something very interesting. So before in 2015 and 16, you actually start to drop down. You have one last spike, one last top. Back then, the middle point was the highest around December, around Christmas actually. If we go into our chart, we can also see that around Christmas, we definitely were up high. Let's see. Yes, so this was actually the Christmas point. So back in the days, this was the highest point, okay? So for us now, we had yesterday being higher. Still looking here into the Pi cycle top, the last point before you start to roll over and start to tickle down back in the days. I'm not saying this is going to happen exactly, but it's just interesting to know it was the 8th of January. So if you pull out your phones, as I said, and to take a look at which day the 8th is, it was yesterday, okay? So just making you aware of that little confluence. You have this range up here, yeah? You have this range actually starting in November. Let's see where our range actually started. It started almost in November, so it went from December now into January, okay? This diagonal range. And back in the days before you started to roll over to come down, you actually had the day of the 8th of January being the actual last day before we started dropping down, putting in a high at the 8th, and then around the 12th, 14, boom, and down you go until around the mid of February. Okay, guys, that was the first thing. Now I want to show you another chart, which is the so-called Cycle Master. Let's go in here. The Cycle Master is a new one, and this is actually a combination of the charts of the past, and this is very interesting because we are actually assuming, obviously, that with Bitcoin right now we have to correct, right? So back in the days, from where did you usually correct? And here in the Cycle Master, you actually see that you are able to reach the middle band. As I said, you are able to reach the middle band here for the Cycle Master, all right? Which is the, I'm so bad with colors, guys, but which is the purple? Yeah, the purple band. So you reach the purple band and then you, boom, you come back to have your correction, the one that we are looking for, all right? The purple band is the band. Back in 2017-18, same thing. You overcome the purple band slightly, and then, boom, you have your correction, the one that we are looking for. So let's see where we are right now. We should be at the purple band. And guys, surprise, surprise, we are exactly at the purple band here, okay? So we are, according to the past, at the area of the purple band where the actual push down comes relatively soon, relatively sooner than later, the small little drop to confirm prior market structure, okay? Back in the days, obviously here a bit different, but we are mimicking this one. And if this is the case, guys, Bitcoin is now at the purple line due to correct. I believe in those charts. I don't believe in people saying ETF here and there, 100K, 200K. I don't care. I care about what the charts are saying. And for me, I told you before, we are in here. This is the purple line. Purple line leads to a nice substantial correction. Here, purple line, big correction. Okay, here, purple line, I assume correction. All right, not maybe as far, but into the middle of those two bands. That is the Cycle Master. And now let's go into the golden ratio multiplier as the last chart. And let's have a look at that. And let me explain you why I think that we are not able to, for example, go to the red line where we were back in the days on the golden ratio. It was the red line and then we corrected down. Okay, why are we not able to do that? In my opinion, because back in the days when we started to rally up to that red line, we were very close to the green line starting that rally, okay? But this time we are very close to the yellow line. So our bottom where we start rallying from is way lower. That gives us less space to rally up, and now we are approaching the green line. So we are at the line of decision. It's calling here accumulation high at 47,765. I would say that on some exchanges yesterday, Bitcoin has reached that specific price of 47,000. Here on BitGet, we reached a price yesterday of 47,240. But overall, guys, just looking back, we are likely still to come down here, to not go higher. This is the hardest time in crypto to be in because so many people are calling for higher. And it almost is hard for myself to be there positioned in a short position, betting against every single one, even against smart millionaire people that are now completely crazy, FOMOing and calling for higher and higher and higher, ignoring the facts. It is a hard time for me. I preach to you guys, learn the charts and trust the charts. If we sustain that phase and we are right and we get our entries down there, then from here, okay, from here, boom, you have the straight run up almost, all right? From here, where I said it, boom, correction, after here, you have that straight run up. Okay, guys, so basically, this is what I think is going to happen. This is what I really think is likely to unfold here for Bitcoin. Pay attention, stay woke, stay fresh, stay clean. Wait patiently and make that bank once we go to the levels we want to see around 35K. I'm out for today, guys. Cheers. Bye, 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 bye. Ciao.